Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. This will be the last general tarot reading for December, for the year, sorry. So if you'd like to explore the extended version, you'll be more than welcome to do so, the link to which will be available below. I just want to thank you for tuning in. It's been a fantastic year, very enjoyable. Really appreciate it if you could leave behind a like or a subscribe, Taurus. Otherwise, as I've mentioned, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or to the cross watchers. If you'd like a private reading, all the information that you require is listed below in the show more section. Otherwise, let's jump into it. Taurus. Okay. Okay, you're definitely going to be clearing out a lot of toxic energy here, Taurus. Very positive. Very strong way to dive into December with the Strength card here. Now, for some of you, this could be a destined Leo coming forward, but the Strength card can really epitomize physical strength, mental strength, strengthening of bonds, or strengthening and overcoming tower moments, obstacles, and unforeseen circumstances. The fact that we've got the Strength card here, you can see the maiden who has literally tamed the wild and unpredictable lion here. And in a way, this can be analogized to the fact that the maiden has full and utter control of something that was so unattainable, that was so chaotic, that seemed so hard to grasp or gauge. But she's overcome it. She's overcome the obstacle. She's overcome the hardest part. So I feel for a lot of you, December is going to be a month of overcoming and clearing out a lot of toxic energy, overcoming obstacles and major breakthroughs that will be coming to you. The Strength card, because it represents the sign of Leo, can represent leadership. So there might be a moment in December where you're going to need to take more initiative. You might be even promoted here because the Hierophant is all about status and respect and reverence. So for some of you, you might be elevated to some sort of status in your career, maybe in creative pursuits, or there's a major change happening to your relationship status as well. But a lot more control. See how the Strength card dominates over the Tower card. This is very powerful. Complacency is coming in with the Nine of Pentacles. Now this is a card of feeling very much present and very in the moment. For nothing distracts the Nine of Pentacles. The past, the future, they're absolutely in the present and basking in every moment. So I sense that in December you're going to have a lot of moments that you're just going to be extremely blissful and very thankful of. A lot of moments will be created into memories, Taurus. Now this could be a fellow earth sign coming in around you. You do have Hierophant, Taurian energy, which could be a fellow Taurus. There could be a Capricorn that's come up with the Devil card, or it could even be a Virgo with the Nine of Pentacles energy as well. So for a lot of you, you're coming together possibly with an earth sign here, and this is a lot of complacency. Now you might be receiving money. The World card is really an opportunistic time. You might be receiving a large amount of money, an incentive, an inheritance from overseas, from a property overseas with the World card here. You might be spending lavish on a trip. There could be a luxury trip coming in around you. It's going to be a period that you'll very much enjoy. Could also be someone that's spoiling you, Taurus, or you're spoiling them. Could even be a foreign lover that's coming in. But international connections, I mean, the Nine of Pentacles looks quite prestigious and or elite. So you might be part of something elite. You might be joining a certain group. You might be gaining exclusive membership to something. You might be socializing, rubbing shoulders with people of influence, people of power, with money even. It could be this as well. But for the most part, you might be in a very complacent area in terms of debts, etc. Now, interestingly enough, you do have the Devil card, and it is paired with the Tower card in December. Now, the Devil could just be in Capricorn, and there might be a Capricorn that's wanting to be linked to you. So someone who's wanting to enter into some sort of union, relationship, or even business collaboration of some kind here. The Devil card, for the most part, it does have quite a sexual energy here, Taurus. So for some of you, there might be an affair that might be coming up in December. There could be some sort of temptation. Now, the devil can tempt us with many things. Money, sex, power, greed, leadership, lust. So there could be a lot of temptations. A lot of sexual temptations. It's connected to earthly pleasures. The Devil card was, mythologized later in the biblical tradition, but in the beginning, the Devil card was just seen as an adversary, so someone of an opposing nature, of a disagreement of some kind, of a conflicting standpoint, I suppose. So some of you, there might be a situation that might arise with a friend or a lover or a work colleague, and you're finally going to see that they have very opposing views to you, and they're going to express these conflicting and or opposing views. Now, the Devil card can also be an unhealthy attachment and or addiction to something. So it could be someone that starts to become addicted to you, or you become addicted to them. But there's some sort of pull, because the Devil card has a major pull over us. So if it's a person, if it's an item, if it's a substance, they're going to have a lot of influence over you in the month of December. But I also feel like it is a time when you're going to clear out the energy. Because as much as you've got the Devil card, in the same column you've got the Hierophant. Now, because this is a Christian medieval deck, there is no one higher than the Vicar of Christ, the Pope, because this is God's representative on earth, okay? So he is of the highest of the high. And I feel the fact that he's come up under the Devil card signifies good always prevails over evil. Okay, strength of willpower always prevails over temptation. So this is what I get when I say clearing out the toxic energy. Maybe in a relationship, maybe clearing out addictions, overcoming addictions, becoming more controlled, okay, living a more controlled and more tame lifestyle. The Tower card is here, yes. It can involve another person, a relationship, a marriage. For some of you, there could be a separation because there's the link, but then those foundations are broken for unforeseen circumstances. And, you've got rock and metal here. And for a lot of you, there could be a divorce. There could be a breakup happening. I feel like December, you're clearing out a lot. You might be leaving a lot behind here, Taurus. An unhealthy attachment. The Tower card can be, it's putting something in contrast. And as I mentioned, it ties into the Devil, which is an adversary. So it's seeing something from a different standpoint or something of that nature. The Tower card can be in regards to health, okay? It can be in regards to a friendship. There can be a falling out. It could be with a fire sign here. You've got the Leo, could also be Sagittarius, Aries. There could be something, a project that you've been meaning to build up, and there might be delays. You might be almost at a completion, but there might be delays in something here as well. Now, for some of you, you might be meeting someone who's not exactly good for you, Taurus. I'm going to say it because the Maiden and the Lion aren't exactly a likely pair. The Maiden is virginal, she's pure, she's sweet, she's genuine, she's purity. The Lion is carnal, the Lion is wild, the Lion is primitive. They're very, very different. Yes, they might be making it work in this card, the way it's pictured. But for some of you, it's either you're meeting someone who's very unconventional, daring, adventurous, maybe sexually very alluring, but it's an unlikely pairing of some kind. And for some of you, this person might not necessarily be good for you. For others, they could be. But I feel like because the World card is here, I feel like you're being introduced to a new world here. Something exciting, something new is happening with the World card, and she's looking to the Tower card. So someone you could meet very unexpectedly will have a very strong influence over you. So the World card can symbolize travel, adventure, work trips, a foreign and online love connection, sponsoring or working with people online, work trips, business trips, putting something out there to the world, perhaps launching a business and generating some more income from overseas investments or from like sponsorships online, social media, awareness, creative works, etc. The The World card could also be working for online companies, working with tourism, with travel opportunities, or completing a project. The Wreath of Victory is here. And this is why I said, because the fact that the World card comes after the Devil and the Tower, it's almost like you're completing something, Taurus, and completing an unhealthy cycle. So if you have had obstacles in a relationship, in a friendship, in career, it's almost like you're completing that and going into the next phase. So this is really a good thing for a lot of you. Coming out of that toxic phase, rebuilding a project, and if it has been knocked down, set back, or delayed, you're definitely going to complete it by the time the end of the month comes to a close. So that's really positive. But the World card, for some of you, in this middle column, you're on cloud 9. This might be in the middle of the month, Taurus. It might be in certain increments throughout the month, but nonetheless, you're on cloud 9, you're floating. She almost resembles Cupid here, so it can be quite a smitten energy for some of you. But it can also be an ending or a new beginning that's taking place. And you've come up as the Hierophant here. This is you, Taurus. The key to your happiness, the key to your future lies in December. Now, the Hierophant, as I mentioned, is about status, wealth, prestigiousness, experience. Some of you are becoming more specialized in something. You might be receiving a promotion, or there's a shift in relationship status. The monks are very devoted to the Hierophant, so I feel like there's a source of inspiration around you. Something is going to inspire you to detach, or to overcome obstacles, or to overcome addictions. It could be an inspirational speaker, it could be an author, it could be a friend, but there's someone who's going to inspire you in a lot of different ways. You might be reading a biography this month, but there's someone who you're going to revere or look up to. And look, this could be people that are looking up to you, people that are coming to you for comfort, for solace, for advice. It might be that you're in charge of a project here as well. Now, for some of you, this can represent marriage. It could be marriage to someone here. You know, the Devil card isn't always bad. We see the link, so there's some sort of binding union. The Hierophant can represent marriage. You might be proposed to, someone might be proposing to you. You might be tempted to have something going on with someone who's already in an exclusive relationship or married, because temptation comes in many forms for you in the month of December. I will be continuing on with your extended reading now, Taurus, the link to which you'll find below. A few more cards for love and career. Otherwise, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to leave behind a like or a subscribe. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, all the best, and bye for now.